Hi, it's Liesel. I wanted to show you a really quick fun eye tutorial for the holidays. We've got Christmas and New Year's coming up. A really fantastic holiday look. Anyway, let's get started. I've already done this eye. You can see the silvers and the blacks, and then I have a nice subtle wing liner. And then I don't go anywhere without my 3D fiber lashes. So, okay, on my left eye, I already have primer. This primer was part of a special that we had going, and if you didn't get a chance to get your hands on that, we do still have the Glorious Eye and Face Primer, which is a really fantastic product. I have taken my Splurge Cream Shadow in Dainty, which is a really, really pretty silvery kind of color. I love this, and that is the primary color. I've already used it on this eye. So I went ahead and I did that all over the lid, and then I took my pigment, my loose pigment in Sexy, and used it as a highlight, the top of my eye here and in the inner corner. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my crease brush. This baby right here is a necessity for getting inside that crease and creating some depth in your eye look. So I put a little bit of my my black. This is a matte black pigment, and it's called Corrupted. I put it in the lid. I'm going to swirl it around, tap off the excess. Sometimes with these loose pigments, you're inevitably going to get some fallout. And there are two tricks to help with that. One, you want to pat more than rub, because it is a loose pigment. You want to pat it in. If you rub it, it's just going to flake out all over your face. Another way to help with that is to pack on a little extra powder underneath your eyes here, and then when you're finished, you can just take your powder puff brush and just brush it away, and the excess powder and the pigment that fell out will just brush right off your face. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to do this in my camera, but I don't know. I might have to use my little mirror here. So yeah, I'm going to use my mirror. I'm going to go in the corner here. And you want to make sure that you line up between the end of your eyebrow and the corner of your eye. You don't want your makeup to go out past that. It's going to give you droopy eyes. It's not pretty. You want to have kind of a nice clean line through there. So start in that corner, come up onto the brow bone slightly and down, and then you can bring it in. So you're making like a V in the corner of your eye. Now you can bring it in this way. Now that I've patted it in, I'm going to do a little bit of back and forth. And then I'm going to try to do this here. Now you can see. And right now it's very bold. And if you want to keep it bold, you can definitely do that. But we are not going to keep it like this. We blend. We blend, we blend. Because this is not cute. It's not. Okay, so I've applied that with my crease brush. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush. And I like to use my deluxe brush for this. It has a nice fluffy tip. And I take my dry deluxe brush and I come in and I blend this out. Now I'm going to take my little lighter and shader brush again that I used my Sexy pigment in. I'm going to put a little bit more of that back down into the lid. You shake it out into the lid. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got some in the lid. And I'm going to swirl it and tap it a little. And I'm going to come back through with this wrong end, and I'm going to blend the top out. This is done. You can always go back in and add a little more if you like, but I think this is perfect for me. So then we're going to do a little bit of liner. Like I said, I don't have my liquid felt tip eyeliner pen yet, but when I do, this part is going to be so much easier, and I'll record a video for you that shows how to get that on there. But all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my black liner. This is the perfect liner here. These pencils go on like butter. They're amazing. And so here, I'm going to try and show you in the mirror. You can do a slight little tug, but you don't want to snatch your eye over. You're going to create wrinkles. So just a slight little tug. And short little dash strokes. Little dashes. There aren't many of us who can just create a perfectly straight line, so little bitty dashes. Okay. And you can do little bitty strokes out to the corner.